first half from our studios in Orlando.
And I have a feeling those highlights will be pretty one-sided, too.
I think you're right, partner. Caught. It's Cruz, left side. Give him 6 on the play. And just like that, it's third down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Throwing is Manning on third down. And now the ball comes out. Manning lost it.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or...
Manning going to try and throw on third down. And now the ball comes out. Manning lost it. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity missed.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Courtney Upshaw in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year.
And that's his 2nd sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down.
Well, I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up the play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game. With the struggles we're seeing up front for the offense today, they've got to think about changing up their play calling. Some screens, some draws, some quick-hitting plays in order to try and supplement the run game. You don't totally abandon it, but you try and give it a little bit of help.
Out of the gun, Newton. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead them. Carry for the shifty Dion Lewis. And he is going to lose yardage here. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
After watching that play and result, I go back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator, Brandon, before the game and said, how are you going to move the ball?
Let's go! Now a play fake here on 1st down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for 3rd down and 5?
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blow. Well, so far, this game has gone the way the defensive coordinator had hoped. They've dictated things. They've not let them run the ball very well at all. They gave up a nice game there. I doubt it'll back off their confidence. They've played so well throughout this entire game.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. And fantastic field position has them just outside the 10 at the 11-yard line in the red zone. A defensive-minded coach loves to bring the heat.
Been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Now they'll run with Lewis. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Just a yard on the run there. That's going to bring us to a 4th down.
That play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there are more people there to get him down.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack.
He passes in the middle of the field. Anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And hit behind the has the football. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
As they say, this game hasn't exactly been one for the books. I mean, we're into the fourth quarter here, and now this happens, another turnover. Not one that they're going to hold up and say, yeah, this has been a banner day.
Absolutely. Still sitting on 0. The final act of the first half. Dalton into double coverage, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
And speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
They'll run it here with Bernard. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
Well, Brandon, so much for halftime adjustments. They still can't get anything.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Third down, a shot here for Dalton. The pass complete to Justin Hunter. And a nifty little deep juke spin move. Not a great deal there on the back end. They'll start on the ground here with Bernard. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Wasn't that long ago that the NFL guys really didn't adopt much from the college game. But one thing that has crept in there is spreading things out, opening things up. Not even just in tempo, but maybe getting better line splits and spreading the field. I think that would be a great strategy right now to try and open things up in the run game.
Again, here's Bernard. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all.
Oftentimes when you're not winning at the point of attack for an offensive line, maybe they're getting out physical. Spread things out a little bit, make it more of a one-on-one blocking scheme. Then you don't have to win it physically. You just have to win it by position. That may open things up for your running backs.
Third and long. What will Dalton dial out? Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on third down. They were trying to set up that screen, trying to get that screen to formulate. Took too long.
Ends up taking a sack, and that leads you to a couple of other questions. Number one, why don't you just get rid of the football near the screen guy so that you don't take an interception? But really, the big one, they just took everything away, and he was really in half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Ingram again. And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
With the struggles we're seeing up front for the offense today, they've got to think about changing up.
Set of downs here. So the D-line's going to spread out.
All right, here we go. Watch it now, Barney.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Over the middle this time to Fowler. And it's a fumble. And the Falcons grab it. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all. It wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. And what a golden break here. This ball is going to be touchdown, but just outside of the red zone. Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player. You threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head.
Quarter number 2, and they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving.
Detroit!
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll be hit from behind and taken down. Courtney Upshaw in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year. When he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it. And He gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. And a defensive-minded coach loves to turn up the heat, turns it up there, it pays off.
And back and raw on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being very precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming.
That was all the defense. They made it happen.
Another pistol look here. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
This one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be... Oh, this is blocked. This is going the other way. But he doesn't get far. They're able to stop him. And after all...
But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
Now a handoff to Ingram. Shreds the tackle. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down.
We just saw another example of how the defense is winning this game. Really at the point of attack, the offensive line is just getting pushed around. I think now as a play caller, you got to give him a little bit of help. Maybe keep your tight ends a little bit more.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Rashid Hageman in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year. So now here comes the field goal team for the third time today. This a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here, remember.
Well, that field goal block.
Yeah, and I get that you're trying to make a play here losing fourth quarter, but to throw when you're not set with pressure coming could have been an interception.
Very much so. And it's
looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent. Merges, you've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And this is intercepted. And that should do. Winston now after the rush coming, and he's taken down. Rashid Hageman in there to sack him, and that is 10 down.
How about the timing on that one? Boy, they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
They'll run it. Here's Martin. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
After watching that play and result, I go something pops, and now you get something going. I'm not so sure to just abandon your game plan this early in the second half. 3rd and 1, you know the defensive guys, they're trying to get down and get low and get leverage on the offensive lineman, but they didn't allow that to happen. They created a crease and allowed him to get through for a first down.
And on the ground they go with a running back. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
When you're putting together a formula for winning defense, it's exactly what we're seeing.
Three receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Winston from the gun on 3rd down. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. This rookie receiver, when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitive.
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. He couldn't get away there on 3rd down. The pressure to play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Winston on 3rd and 2. And he will find his man on the outside. Nothing doing on that one, and it'll be 4th down. So they go pass on 3rd and 2. They complete it, but no gain. Should they have tried to run it?
I thought that running the ball in that situation is what they would have done, because at worst case scenario, you may bring up a 4th down decision for your team. Instead, now, they're not close to the 1st down.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Now Keenum, and incomplete here on 3rd down. He was looking for Terrence Williams that time. And now it's
Trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, on that play, the expression, don't blink, you might miss something.
On the year. And the Falcons have once again... They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And they'll get him down right around the 16. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation. They'll run it with Elliott. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Now they're going for it. Now Keith, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. The big man, get the oxygen tank ready. He's at the 50. The 30, 20, 10, 5. And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown. The offense, they've had some...